Thanks for listening to the Protectors of the Wood Adventure Series. Support us on Patreon at Protectors of the Wood. And to all the eco warriors out there, remember that everyone can make a difference and every action counts.
Hands down, we'll never make it through this place alive. We never knew that the avenue went down that awful dive. And hang on, I can't see no bottom, it's getting ready to fall. No time to pray, and I'll just say my love to you all. No time to pray, and I'll just say my love to you all.
The Protectors of the Wood Adventure Series, episode number 120, Abby and the MAPSTICK. Abby felt like her head had just touched the pillow when she heard repeated gentle knocks on the door. Sonny opened the door a few inches and said,
"Hey, it's 7:15. Just time for you to get ready."
Okay.
She sat up, surprised that she had slept so soundly. Thoughts began to whirl through her mind.
Okay. I get ready and take the boat to Middletown. And I've got to pack up the MAPSTICK.
She threw on her clothes, walked out to the bathroom, and splashed cold water on her face. Abby combed her hair and felt ready to face people. Sonny was sitting at the breakfast table with a few plates and cups. Someone else was sitting at the computer table, and it wasn't Chris.
"A whole pot of breakfast mixture right here. I'll pour you a cup. Here are a few apple slices, and try this fresh bread Sharon just brought us. Oh, outstanding with apple and nut butter. Aren't you done yet, Sharon? Eat something with us. You've got 20 minutes before you head down to the dock."
Sharon joined them at the table.
"I've already had 2 cups of tea, but let me slice some of that bread." "Morning, Abby. We're in for a wild ride today."
Abby was gulping her tea and spreading apple butter on the thick brown bread. She felt ravenously hungry. Looking up, she noticed the bright sunshine flooding in through the east window.
It looks like good weather.
"Oh, yes. Perfect weather. But wait until you see the river. Very high water. Almost flood level again. The gauge station at the Half Moon take-up point measures 7.5 feet. 7.5 feet! Believe me, it will be fast out there. I wouldn't even chance it, but we'll have the Colettas with us."
Sharon watched Abby's reaction.
"How long has it been since you've seen them?"
Abby was chewing a huge mouthful of bread and apple butter. Her mind was catching the memory. She was thinking.
River Girl, Explorer Boy, Juvia and Diego Coletta, members of the Young Warriors Club. Who's missing?
But of course you're grown up now. I gather from Sonny you've got important responsibilities. And Juvia and Diego are my best students. The best river pilots we've got. Better than me. They know every inch of the river, every bar and rock and snag from here to River City, and through the swamp up to the Maywood River.
I can't wait to see them.
Abby was nervous. She was thinking.
What does Sharon mean by responsibilities? The MAPSTICK! Oh my god, I've got to find garden tools and pack it in a few minutes. Sonny, would it be okay if I borrow a few garden tools? Just whatever old rakes or spades you might have around. And maybe a thin blanket or something like that.
Sonny smiled at her in approval. Sharon looked at Sonny and nodded. Abby watched them carefully.
They're checking to make sure it's on my mind. They wonder if I'm worthy of this.
"I've collected a few things already, just outside the door. After you eat, you can bring them to the seed room and pack up.
Sonny turned to Sharon.
Speaking of responsibilities, run that boat safely. Let the Colettas slow it down. You'll get to Middletown in 20 minutes today.
You're telling me? As if I didn't know? Tell me, do I know what I'm doing?
No harm in your father being a little nervous. Parents can't get over it.
Okay.
Abby glanced at Sonny's old clock. It was 7:45.
Okay, I'm ready.
She stood up and turned to the door.
Let me give you a hand.
They brought a rake, a hoe, 2 old spades, and some clothesline into the seed room. Sonny threw them a light flannel blanket. Abby spread the blanket out on the floor and placed the MAPSTICK at one end. Sharon pulled back the old green material to catch a glimpse of the glowing brown wood and the bluish gleam. Abby waited to let her look. Sharon gave a sigh and placed herself at one end of the MAPSTICK with Abby at the other, and they rolled it up good and tight. Sharon pulled out a jackknife from her belt and cut a few pieces of clothesline. They tied it up, surrounded it with tools, and then tied them all together in a tight bundle. Sharon made a loop in the middle to carry it and presented it to Abby.
I got your duffel bag.
They waved to Sonny and were out the door. It was truly a beautiful day. From where they stood at the edge of the path, they saw the sun sparkle on the endlessly moving water. There was no wind. A single white egret flew silhouetted against the deep blue sky. Abby was trying to get used to carrying the MAPSTICK. She felt so conspicuous, as if she were carrying a spear, something people would stare at. They saw quite a group gathered at the dock. Abby felt miserably awkward as she approached them. She couldn't figure out how to hold this strange object around people. It was too long to even get close to anybody. The idea that the MAPSTICK could be a well-kept secret seemed absurd. Finally, she held it straight up and down by her side. As Callie, Sarah, Isaiah, Ishmael, and Junior greeted her, she couldn't help but notice their eyes shifting to her bundle.
They can see how nervous I am. What can I say?
Hands down, we'll never make it through this place alive. We never knew that the avenue went down this awful dive. And hang on, I can't see no bottom, it's getting ready to fall. No time to pray, and I'll just say my love to you all. No time to pray, and I'll just say my love to you all. Beauty of time passing, it flies before our eyes. We never saw in this way before the wonders of our lives. And everything to love, and everything to fear. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. Give us a chance, we'll never forget the truth we're seeing now. We'll fight for this world on and on, deep into the great beyond. There's everything to love and everything to fear. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. See the years for life to grow, 1 billion more for all we know, walking through the pain and fear. See the world through all your tears. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. Trillion of living things are everywhere around. Our lives are all planted deep into this sacred ground. There's everything to love and everything to fear. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. It's planet Earth and the universe, and nature lives here. And nature lives here.